this is so exciting. Because it's a web series, Demonologist For Hire, and this episode is episode 5, I think. We've done 7 now. But every time we film an episode and then Ushton edits it and Richard Hunter does the music and everything's done, it just goes onto the YouTube page and then that's that. It gets an audience, you know what I mean? It gets a lot of views, but we don't really get to gauge the audience's reaction. We know people like it because they contact us and they want to get involved and they leave comments, but we've never, ever actually seen any episode of Demonologist in front of a live audience. Obviously, if you've seen this episode, you're going to know that it's really, really gory, and I cannot wait to see how people react to that. But it is a comedy, and I want to see how people react to that part of it as well.
Stop! What are you doing, man? I said to use subtlety.
Yes, that was our first time watching it with an audience. I was going to say a live audience, but they wouldn't very well be a dead audience, would they? The first minute of the film is just James and David venturing into the house, so it could be anything. It could be a drama, could be a horror film, could be a comedy, but after the opening credits, when Demon Joe starts trying to wind people up, people realise it was a comedy, and it was just non-stop laughter from everybody from then on in. But I loved the reaction to the gore as well, because a couple of people did turn away. They were kind of, oh.
You! Yes, you! Your mother rots in hell!
No, my mother's alive and well.
I meant your father.
No, him too.
A beloved great aunt.
Rita Beverly? No!
I had a great time and we got some great feedback off people. You know, people said they loved it and we were sitting there like, oh wow, because they've not heard anything before. So yeah, it was a lovely time.
People throughout the night kept coming back to us and saying how much they loved it and they just want to see more. So I don't think we could have wished for a better reaction, to be honest.
I was really chuffed by the reaction to our episode. It was so much better than expected. They really got into it, laughed at all the right parts.
Even after the end credits of this episode went up, there was a chap, I think 2 rows in front, I think he was one of the other filmmakers, and he just turned to his friend and he went, "That was good, that was very good." And I gave him the 20 quid that I promised him and off he went. He just got that.
It's always great to meet fellow indie filmmakers and learn about what they're working on and their experiences. That's one of the best things about festivals. You meet like-minded people.
They're very relaxed, very chilled. You knew that they were very passionate about what work they were doing, and it was a nice place to meet and network. Being able to hear some refreshing advice for people that have been working like as long as for Trauma Films, working as long as 40 years independently was really refreshing, just to know that can happen. It's real.
Lloyd Kaufman, he is a very unique filmmaker. His films are nothing but entertaining. And you certainly can't take your eyes off the screen, apart from a few moments maybe.
And we went over and gave him a t-shirt and he was so chuffed with that. He asked us all to sign it. You would never believe he's 73 years old. He's got more energy than I do. He's been in the business for 45 years. Him and his wife Patricia they're so encouraging for all other independent filmmakers, and they're just the nicest people you could ever hope to meet in this business. And I'm so glad I got to meet him because I've loved his films all my life.
Starburst is well known around the world, and it was a privilege to have our film shown there. Very exciting. It was a great atmosphere and very encouraging about independent filmmaking. Makes you want to go out and keep doing what you're doing and believe in what you're doing.
It's just a shame about Ushton because having to work with him, he's honestly, compared to Lloyd Kaufman, Ushton is just he's like Kubrick. He does hundreds of takes at everything. Even though you get it in the second take, he goes, "One more for safety, one more for safety," and you're there half an hour later. Everyone else has gone for lunch, and it's just you and Ushton sitting there. One more for safety, one more for safety. Honest to God, I wanted to blow my brains out. But Lloyd Kaufman, I'd work with him any day.